Many times as a parent, you've been waiting weeks or even months to see a specialist, and when you're finally in the door, you all of a sudden feel rushed. So how can you best take advantage of that visit time? The first and most important thing is to make sure you understand what that specialist does. Many times we're referred to see another doctor, and we start in a visit before really understanding how that doctor is there to support you and your family. So asking a question such as, what does a neurologist do? And now that I know that, how does a neurologist then work with my specific child's needs? It's really important to get a clear understanding of that in the beginning before moving on. Next, you want to ask them, what are your expectations of our visits? So will I be seeing you once a month? Will I be seeing you every 6 months? Should I really be checking back with my pediatrician or another doctor versus contacting you? It's really important to clarify those expectations so you can have a really successful relationship with that doctor. Finally, you've been waiting a long time for this visit. Take time to write down your questions and your concerns. When we feel rushed, we often forget what we wanted to ask. So take a moment before your visit on your concerns notebook and write down the questions that you want to ask that doctor. And that way you can write down the answers during the actual visit while seeing that doctor. It helps reduce stress during those visits. Two other really important things that we often forget about are sometimes doctors are rushed. They are going from patient to patient and can ask questions without sitting down or can be filling out paperwork while asking us questions. It's really important to take a pause and wait for that doctor to connect with you with something as simple as making eye contact. So if a doctor asks you a question like, how's John's speech therapy? Take a moment for that doctor to look at you so that you know you're actually in a shared listening and talking experience. And then finally, if you want that doctor to be in touch with your other providers, your ECI staff, your therapists, any school personnel, make sure that before you leave that visit, you sign consent forms for shared communication between all the different people in your team.